Just flames are pouring from the buildings now. There's cars toppled, buildings entire just crushed and crumbled. I'm not sure if it's safe to report from my vantage point. I really need to leave. Civil Defense has informed me that the surrounding areas are in ruin. I see some people running now. In the opinion of this reporter, if this nation, or in fact the world, ever needed heroes, that time is now. That time is now.
Welcome to the Rant. I am Will, and with me always is my boy Faust, coming back to you from a little bit of a hiatus since our little October episode. We're back, we're revamped, and ready to explore the world of fandom with you.
The holidays were upon us, so we had to take a little time off.
Too much
friends
loss.
And family, and eat a little less turkey and our hams, because we're not Muslim, and just enjoy ourselves during this holiday season. We're not done yet, because even though we cooked the turkey, it's time to put up the tree and fill it full of presents. So maybe we'll give you some ideas of what to put under that tree, huh?
Definitely. With the new things that are coming out, and DC, as always, a personal favorite of ours. But Marvel fans, don't fret. We appreciate you too. I'm not gonna say we love you. We appreciate you. There's a difference.
Y'all all right. Y'all all right.
But anyway,
no hate.
We're gonna let you know about all the new things that dropped as much as we can. Talk about some of these DVD sales that have gone through the roof. Definitely talk about the new thing that is going out there. Well, actually, it's not new. The little thing that Foss and I like to call
for a long time
biting someone's style.
Yes.
And then, of course, our final rant with something that I like to call with no. Or very well, I should say, stop it. Taking someone's character and then reworking it for Hollywood's benefit. I know we just scratched the surface of this before, but we need to dig a little deeper, and this time we're going to dig deep.
We figured we'd come up to our first topic now, which is biting someone's style. Now, in case you're kind of wondering what we mean by that, you have to go back a little bit into the definition of biting. Biting is kind of like stealing someone's style, First used that during the break-in days, you bit my moves, pump. Now we just kind of use it for what we need to use it for. And when we mean biting somebody's style, it's like, okay, for example, a movie that comes out, and then somebody, in the corporate world knows about this movie that's coming out, so they're like, we're going to cash in on it, and we're going to bring a movie out that's similar to it because they have a good idea, and if we put it out there before they show theirs, maybe we can cash in on it and, get the money that they want, or something like that. So, a good example of that, okay, we'll take it all the way back to, let's just say, did anybody see Volcano out there? Did you see Volcano?
I saw Volcano.
Yeah, okay.
I saw Volcano.
Did you see Dante's Peak?
Pierce Bronson. Yes.
Yeah.
Mr. 007.
Yeah, okay. Now, what do those two movies have in common?
Volcano.
Yeah, exactly my point. Now, is that coincidence? It's a coincidence that they came out the same year? Now, if there was a problem, you'd think somebody would fight about this, but, I think somebody just kind of bit somebody's style. I mean, it doesn't just go with the, what are those disaster movies. Let's go with the old Pixar and anime stuff. you see Bug's Life?
Yeah, I saw Bugs Life.
Okay, cool. Did you see Ants?
Yeah, I saw Ants.
Yeah, so did everybody else. Everybody had their fill of pests. I think Orkin went up real high that year. But once again, all in the same year, so there's a conflict of interest. It should have been known, but and they kind of dabbled with the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, is it coincidence?
No.
No, I don't think so. And it goes with your good actors. I mean, it doesn't matter who it is. I mean, did you see The Illusionist?
The reason why I'm laughing is because I know where he's going with these
Did you see
films.
Prestige? Ed Norton, Hugh Jackman. These are heavy hitters. And somebody's putting them up against each other to bite each other's style. I mean, I don't feel so much robbed by it because I'm like, all right, because you never know. One might actually be better than the other. You have to give it that chance, but at the same time, how does Hugh feel about Ed doing that? You never know.
But ultimately, what it boils down to is you have Skyline.
Yeah, look for it. Skyline, the movie that
Is
it's
out
now.
Don't buy it.
Absolutely. And that movie is coming from Battlefield Los Angeles. That will be coming out very soon next year. We're almost near the end of the year. But look for it. I think it's going to be the better of the two, the actual combat versus us staring into a bug light. But, you got to look for these things. And delve a little deeper and see what's going on and what Hollywood's doing to you, They're kind of fighting over you, which is cool in a way, but at the same time, isn't it kind of playing you as well? Because, you're watching the same movie. How many times have you been there? It's like, oh yeah, don't get me wrong, everybody's crazy about Inception. All the reviews and stuff that I've heard, the best one I heard was, oh yeah, I liked Inception. I liked it the first time when it was called The Matrix. You gotta delve into these things. Don't get taken. They're taking our money as it is, and ticket prices are not getting any lower. So, look out for yourselves, look out for your wallet, and it's bad enough you gotta rent 4 or 5 DVDs just to watch 2 halfway good movies. You don't want to do it full price at the movie theater either.
Now, speaking of that, I was at the Redbox the other day. Love the Redbox, love Netflix, can't get enough.
Blockbuster, really?
Jonah Hex.
Chapter 11.
I slept on this movie, and when I saw it, I was like, there's just no way I'm going to pay good money to see this movie. Jonah Hex was actually a good film.
It was.
It was actually a good film. The Predators. Again, here I'm thinking, oh God, how can they just... Yeah.
Another one.
It was all right. It was
another one.
It was all right.
It was good.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. 2 for 2.
All for $1.
I'm not
Can't
trying
beat
to,
that.
Redbox. Kind of tough to beat.
It sure is.
But since we're on that whole little kick, so here's what I found out. In November, DC's animated group was hurrying up to push out the Superman Shazam First Meeting Return of the Black Adam. What they did was they put it in a DVD package with a bunch of the other little DC shorts. Get this movie. I'm telling you now. The anime is great. The style is great. It's not really what I'd say aimed at the kids. No, that's one thing that DC that I love. They're not aiming at kids anymore. They're making it more adultish.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And you definitely need to see this movie. It is nice.
They do realize that the people that grew up on this have grown up.
That's right, definitely.
So it is more geared towards everybody. There's something for everybody there, but they haven't forgotten about us adults.
You have to check this film out. This in its own little package. Marvel has rebutted with its, we're going to put all our 6 little animes and throw it in one DVD package. Which again, is great. You got Hulk versus Thor and Wolverine. Oh, yeah, okay. Captain America and the Avengers. Which they have a TV show for, which is great. except for many of us just have basic cable. So you're cutting out a whole lot of your audience there by putting it on a premier cable channel where you have to have extra to get it. Unlike DC, which is on Cartoon Network. Basic cable. The basics. But not a basic cartoon. Young Justice. Finally, DC has come back on the air and put something worthy of our attention.